40 at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They'll run it with Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They'll roll him out right. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he'll go deep down the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Given maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. On the crossing route, complete. That's Jones. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school and one of my offensive line.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Packers have taken the lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
It certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Now Gurley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd down.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, the left side completion to Jones. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st.
At the 35-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. This out quickly to Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a two-score deficit here. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And that is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
19 yards. First down, Falcons.
Now Ryan on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 36. Throwing again. Ryan. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Ryan will throw again. Dancing to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ryan to throw. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 41 yards. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Now Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. This is Jones. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that...
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in, and that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. A good pickup there, a 22. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that move's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Goodwin able to haul it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7. Falcons nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 55 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing is Hurts.
Got a man. He finds Sanders.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Dante Fowler in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
On first down, Hurts toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Sanders. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, he'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 4 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down, Ryan. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. To throw again is Ryan. It's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. He gets it to the other side of midfield across the 44-yard line. He's got his first chance here before halftime, and he goes for a first down. Again, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. In position, yes, but maybe you're not the worst thing.
No, first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit, they talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Again, on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan.
Ryan takes this one.
He's just going to get rid of this to no one here. He's Thursday, and now it's 3rd.
It's really chest dog. It's this.
He's going to find his his running back. It's complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down. And he has all the time in the world to eventually find the receivers for first down pickup.
Looking left side, he's got it complete.
Everybody up with me?
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the red zone now, they're looking to throw. Will drop and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout. If they hold, we'll see.
Oh my God.
Again for the 3 here on second and goal. Touchdown Falcons. Russell Gage in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons get an extra point away from tying the football game.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of momentum, but not yes, you do. There is a heavy difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt, that is a big-time score and a big-time swing in the middle. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. Number 3. Looking at the was an even first half. Taking it in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set to begin the next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Time to game. We'll see what the second half brings.
Because I think both sides feel pretty good about what the offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get us and maybe slow down the other side.
But here they change up anything on this opening drive.
Offensively, you got everything going your way. Maybe you can change what you might expect. You look at the game.
And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was able to catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Certainly a nice job by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get off field, their job is to go and get almost get into it sometimes. Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner.
And they get into 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the shotgun line. Short throw underneath to first. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion. First down. They're right into the shotgun. And very early there. They might have gotten a yard. Yeah, they can get into the 41. From the gun on third down. And he's got the 6 drops. And the 45-yard line. It's 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up on a run in the cloud.
Shit is bullshit. He's throwing it like that.
Indeed, and now the time they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out on top.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons gets there for a sack. Dante Fowler in there to bury it for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man complete. They're going to get a run back on that. Leads to third down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for our offense.
Incomplete. He had to go with him and forced it to the ground. And fourth down coming up.
Normally being a big body receiver plays to their advantage downfield, go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And taking it across midfield and inside 45. That would go for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Sanders here is on the go. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. And welcome back. We are in the city of Philadelphia. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. They go play action. Hurts. This short throw by Goddard. And he makes it past the 30 yards to the 25. And he's there. First down. First down to the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And his throw here's incomplete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Flush down the right. He throws there incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. But now it'll be third down.
Peters just trying to find a receiver. First down to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right now.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his routes. A little bit tougher.
Exactly.
This is going to be intercepted. Isaiah with the INT. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense that started out early. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Looking for the gun. Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Falcons. Gurley. 75 yards. And the Falcons have broken outside. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can be. That was incredible. Now following the touchdown, through a kickoff. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately
not get this out to the 25-yard line as it is dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10. At their own 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll get this one right just shy of the 45-yard line. The end was 21 yards. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the up here to Deshaun Jackson. Just a yard too short of the 30. 24 yards a game there. First down as well. They'll throw one first down. Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And inside the 20, the first brought down. Another nice game, 13 yards out, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is it. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point to tie this thing up.
Fuck her. She getting off the field. I mean, we gotta go chill some black people, right? Some black. I mean, but.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score tie. That's the bad news. The good news. Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. Here's Gurley. Takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 10.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. They've run the ball 3 times for passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has never been neglected. Hustle first right there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays out on the move. First down. From the gun, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's a 7-yard line. Catch is made. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have got a tie. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the number 1 overall pick. They do take the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. And it will bounce back to the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that recipe on that last drive resulted in the touchdown. Looked pretty good, so they'll be able to do that once more.
It takes me to the offense coordinator. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
We'll see if they can do just that. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And they're going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he gets outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try to keep bodies in front. I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to take
Again, 21 yards.
Clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in position.
First down carry by Sanders. Well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. Second down coming up. They're making steady progress, and I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock. In a sense, you have to have a split play in there as well.
That's complete to a speedy Goodwin.
Why would they do that? They brought me there, I swear to God. I know where he's going.
You absolutely have to. You saved them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The drive continues as they search for a time touchdown. Here's first and 10. Flushed out right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down leads to a second and 10. One final shot, they'll look to throw. And this
Obviously, this segment level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one. It's tempting to go two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got to get the crowd carried in overtime.
you do see some fans holding middle two fingers easy now.
They're the ones who have to actually make that call.
Sets up to throw. And they don't get it. It's incomplete.
Oh my God. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I want to thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You the man now. Sheesh.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a one-point victory. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to which...
Man, that shit got real. I'm just scrapping. We scrapping. I ain't even gonna lie. We scrapping right now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with their opponents. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Fowler. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And the The field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you.
You good, my guy? I know that L. I know that joint hurt it a little bit.
On second and goal, Ryan being chased out left.
Oh my God.
One that's intercepted. Picked
Yeah.
off by Rodney McLeod. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw now in his own end zone. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on his...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley there to make the grab. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, when you've got a guy like Marquise Goodwin, a former Olympian, mind you, you've got to devise ways to get the football in his hands, and mission accomplished there. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
With the score, Eagles 14, Falcons 7.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. This is caught inside the 15. Give them 32 on the play. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And all about timing there on